Genesis 11. Reflection on the Tower of Babel. This is something I was reading that really made me stop and think. In Genesis 11 it says, "And they said, 'Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name.'" And as I was reading this in a book, it brought out a deeper thought for me. The author was talking about how the Bible doesn't try to present people as perfect. It shows real humanity. Ordinary men and women, even the ones who are considered good, still had flaws. Like David, he was a man after God's own heart, but he still sinned. The difference was he repented. So the Bible is honest about who we are as human beings. But then this thought stood out to me. God always makes a distinction. From the very beginning, he separates light from darkness, heaven from earth, waters above from waters below. There's always this emphasis on division, on distinction. And even in the New Testament, it says, "What fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness?" There's supposed to be a difference. So when I read about the Tower of Babel, it hit me differently, because what were they trying to do? They said, "Let us build a tower to reach heaven." But spiritually, what does that mean? It's like they were trying to remove the difference between heaven and earth. They didn't want that separation anymore. They wanted it all to blend in. No distinction between what is above and what is below, what is holy and what is earthly, between right and wrong. And honestly, that made me think about now, because that's what we're seeing today. Everything is blurred. What's wrong is called right. What's right is called wrong. It's like everything is being turned upside down. And then I started bringing it back to myself, because it's easy to look at the world, but what about me? I know the word. I know what God says is right and wrong. But when it gets hard, when walking upright feels difficult, that's when compromise comes in. That's when I give in. And then what happens? I start blending in. There's no distinction anymore. I'm doing the same things, thinking the same way, liking the same things as the world. So where is the separation? Where is the difference? And that made me think, is that my own Tower of Babel? Not just struggling, because we all struggle, but when I start justifying it, when I stop repenting, when I start saying it's okay, when I erase the line between right and wrong in my own life, that's different. That's not just weakness, that's building something. That's trying to bring heaven and earth together on my terms. But then there's the other side, because God does call us higher. He calls us to come up higher to be with Him. But the difference is this: we don't go higher by staying the same. We don't go higher by justifying the world. We go higher by changing, by walking upright, by obeying Him. So it's not wrong to want to reach heaven. That's what we're called to. But the way matters, not by blending with everything together, not by removing the distinction, but by becoming different.